Good evening, everyone online, and welcome here to the Holmfirth Tavern. Again, it is Tuesday, the 1st of September. Where has the year passed? That's gone incredibly quick. Welcome. If you're us online, drop me a message in the bottom right-hand corner. Let me know who's playing tonight. And don't just say it, but it's you. I want to know who is in your team as well. Tell me who is out and about. We've also got a team here in the tavern, so we are doing the dual broadcast again. And they've heard about the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. So they've come all the way from Essex just to experience it. That is dedication right there. I'd love to say that I was telling the truth, but who knows? So welcome everyone. Drop us a message. We'll get going in about 5-6 minute times. You guys in the house, you've got your quiz answer sheet in front of you. What I'll do is we've got 7 rounds. I'll go through each round as we go along. Any questions, just give me a shout. But I'll try and make it as easy as simple as possible. How's that?
Yes,
well, I'll make it as easy as I can without giving you the answers. Right, so hopefully you guys are going to be joining in online and giving a shout out. And hopefully we're going to have another Fandavidosi quiz. We had a full house here last week, but I think the bank holiday might have knocked a few folk out and made it a little bit quiet. I'm not just talking to myself, I promise you, even though people do think I'm a bit mad. We're broadcasting online the quiz as well as for these guys. Yeah. Do you want to do it as well? Do you want to do the quiz? Do you want to have a go?
I'm not very good at it.
It doesn't matter. It's all for fun. It doesn't matter.
I'll get involved.
Come on, I'll get you a sheet. I'll get you a sheet. Yeah. I'll get you a pen as well. It's all for fun. It's all good for good fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, fine. Where's the cable? Huh? In the back. Right, well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the tavern, and we've got a few of you joining online. Jerry, Mike, welcome back. Last week's winners. We've got the Spaniards here with Paul, Gabby, and Granville. Helen and Gary are joining us, and we've got the Cartwrights, David, Joanne, and Rebecca. Welcome to tonight's quiz. What's your team name? We've got a team in the tavern over here. What's your team name, guys?
Smiths.
The Smiths. Oh my word! I thought you'd come something up like really original. Oh my! Do you know what? I don't know what I think of it, but I'm going to just call you the Towie Gang. There you go. All the way from Essex to do the quiz. I've got a team name in the corner there. Oh, have you got anything?
Got me back to Smiths.
I'm I mean, that is the winning team name in the house at the moment. Anything is just anything. I'll come back to you. We'll sort that out. Right, we are going to get going in 2 minutes' time. If you're in the house, make sure you've got your drinks in the ready. It looks like we've got some plenty of full glasses. And if you're home, make sure you've got a lovely beverage there to enjoy tonight's quiz with. Don't forget, give us a shout out. Oh, there you go. I'm online. Yes, I am online. That's Georgia there. Welcome, Georgia. And anyone who else is playing at home live with us tonight. It's 1st September. It seems like a few of you might have the bank holiday blues. But don't worry. Hopefully we can cheer you up a little bit tonight with a nice, fun, easygoing quiz. And don't worry. We're only playing for fun. So what's the worst that can happen? So we'll get going in 1 minute time. So make sure you got your pens and paper at the ready. Are we all ready to play in the tavern? Yes, look at that. Love that. Are we all ready to play at home? I'm sure they said yes. I'm sure they did. They were screaming the house down. Evening from Hillary, Carl, and Devon. The Bardsleys of Batley, welcome. I don't know if you guys are still on local restrictions, but it feels good to be free in Holmfirth as of tomorrow, obviously. We can't mingle until tomorrow night. That's what they're telling us. And who else? We've got team name. We've got the Lepers from Batley still in lockdown. I don't know if I should be saying that one out loud. Right, we're going to get going in 10 seconds time. So make sure you have got your drinks ready, your pens and paper if you're at home. And if you're here in the tavern, make sure you've got your quiz answer sheets in front of you. So to explain about tonight's quiz, we've got 7 different rounds. We'll do the first 4, then we'll have a slight break, and then we will proceed with the final 3. I'll explain each round as we go along. It's 1 point per answer, and we only give full points. So if you only have half an answer, you will get nil point. So we don't do any half points in this quiz. So make sure you've got your pens and papers at the ready. I will explain each round as we go along. If you want anything repeating, feel free to drop it in the message, or if you're in the house, wait till the end of the round and I'll ask if you want any questions repeating. The only thing I can't give you is the answers. Until the end of the night, obviously. I won't leave you hanging. Right, let's start tonight's quiz. It's 8 minutes past 8 on the 1st of September. Welcome to the Holmfirth Tavern for the quiz. Pens and paper are ready. Let's start. Round 1 is hold the front page. This is 10 questions based on current affairs from the last week. So if you've been watching, listening, or reading the news, you'll be all over this round. So round 1, question 1. Which TV show has announced in advance that their next series will see someone win the top prize? So round 1, question 1. Which TV show has announced in advance that their next series will see someone win the top prize? I see a blank look at the back there. Hey, you can ring anybody on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right, question 2. Question 2. Which storm lashed the UK with high winds last week? Was it Elsie, Emma, or Ellen? I wonder if they mean Ellen DeGeneres. Who knows? Definitely a storm if she's about. Question 2. Which storm lashed the UK with high winds last week? Was it Elsie, Emma, or Ellen? Yes, loving it. We are the Skythers. Yes, definitely you are, Helen and Gary. Definitely are. I could do 1 or 2 of them right now just to power up whilst there's all these aerodactyls around. There you go. There's a quote for the specialists out there. Right, question 3. Which US singer has donated $23,000 to a UK student to fund their education at Warwick University? So question 3, which US singer has donated $23,000 to a UK student to fund their education at Warwick University? Tell you what, Ellen and Gary, tonight I'm definitely a tangler because they seem to be sprouting up everywhere. So that was question 3. Question 4. Champions Liverpool will open their 2021 Premier League season against which newly promoted team? So question 4. Champions Liverpool will open their 2021 Premier League season against which newly promoted team? Ooh. He's spelling it out in the corner here. How good is his maths? Yeah, why would your maths be any good for your spelling? I don't know. This is why I'm the quiz master and I don't do the quiz. I meant to be the pretty face, but I couldn't even suss that one out. Right, question 4. And a supercomputer, this is like a continuation from question 5. So, and a supercomputer has predicted every result from the upcoming season. Which Midlands team are expected to finish bottom this season? So remember, this is a continuation of the question 4. So, and a supercomputer has predicted every result from the upcoming season. Which Midlands team are expected to finish bottom this season? Don't know if it's from the Midlands. It must be COVID-19, if that's still a team. Don't know. I'm too soon. Right, question 6. Inventor Ed China broke an all-electric speed record last week, reaching 74 miles per hour in what kind of vehicle? So, question 6. Inventor Ed China broke an all-electric speed record last week, reaching 74 miles per hour in what kind of vehicle? That's just one of them words that I just could never spell vehicle. Or if I was saying it tonight, it's just one of them words that I could never count. Right, in question 7, and it's a continuation again. And at the other end of the spectrum, what kind of funfair vehicle, top speed 8 miles per hour, was adapted by engineer Chris Aycock to be deemed road-worthy? So question 7. So, and at the other end of the spectrum, what kind of funfair vehicle, top speed 8 miles per hour, was adapted by engineer Chris Aycock to be deemed road-worthy? Shine. You're very quiet online tonight. Give it a shout out if you are playing along. And if you're finding this nice and easy, I think that's a fairly steady start. Right, question 8. The earliest known art discovered in the British Isles was found last week on which of the Channel Islands? So question 8, the earliest known art discovered in the British Isles was found last week on which of the Channel Islands? I don't know, there's only a couple to go in there. It's almost 50-50, so if you don't know your Channel Islands, then you're stuffed. Well, I should know one of them. We spent half my bloody childhood there. We went there nearly every year. Beautiful place. Went to the hotel right opposite where Sean Connery used to have his mansion. There you go. Random fact for you there. Right, question 9. Which duo will return to the BBC for the first time in 10 years? They're hosting a Radio 2 show called My Life in a Mixtape. So question 9, which duo will return to the BBC for the first time in 10 years? They're hosting a Radio 2 show called My Life in a Mixtape. Right, and question 10, the final question in this round tonight. So, prominent anti-Putin campaigner Alexei Navalny was taken to hospital last week after what occurred on a flight between Tomsk and Moscow. So, question 10, prominent anti-Putin campaigner Alexei Navalny was taken to hospital last week after what occurred on a flight between Tomsk and Moscow. I wonder if they gave him a map of Salisbury Cathedral. Well, no, the 2 Russians came over, didn't they, on a random trip. It might be a clue if you knew what I was alluding to. I still don't think that they were visiting Salisbury Cathedral, but who knows? Right, that's the end of round one. Would anybody like any other questions repeating? Do you want any other questions repeating? Oh, you found Abby Dozy, and it seems like we're all quiet. Oh, look at that. Beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. Are you giving all the answers away? You better not be cheating on your phone. I'm watching you. Right. We're going to move on to round two. So round two is 10 more questions, but this time they are based on general knowledge. So 10 more questions based on general knowledge. So round two, question one. In the title of the 1951 film of the same name, what is the African Queen? So question one, in the title of the 1951 film of the same name, what is the African Queen? There's a lot of concentration faces going on here. Did you come up with another team name?
Sorry?
Did you come up with a team name?
The Whiners?
The Whiners, there you go. It still beats the Smiths.
Yeah. I get 1 point.
Right, question two. Who managed Arsenal Football Club between 1986 and 1995? So question two, who managed Arsenal Football Club between 1986 and 1995? And don't put a manager, because that won't count. Selena, who went on to be a top serving manager for the club shortly after that. Right, question three. What word describes a person who eats fish but not meat? Oh, that's an easy one. So question three. What a word describes a person who eats fish but not meat? And I guess, again, I'm not going to accept fish eater. I have to say this because they would generally put this. Isn't that right, Gary? Yes, one I know. George is our kind of resident last placer, so she's doing really well. So she's, last place. She battles for last place. She's got one right so far, she claims. I'm not confident, but she says she has. I believe her. Is that a battle? George, if somebody's throwing down the gauntlet for here. There's a battle for last place. Right, question four. I think she just messaged me saying, I've got more than one and a middle finger emoji. I don't know what that means. No comprende. Right, question four. Lagayaconda is better known as what? So question four. Lagayaconda is better known as what? I hope I've said that right because my pronunciation is known to be quite rogue. So it's L-A and then Giaconda. So Lagayaconda. I'm guessing that's Spanish. Gayaconda? I don't know. That's a bit more Aussie. It's better known as what? They'll say it differently down in Essex. Can you have a clue? I've got no idea. I tell you, I ain't the brains of this operation. I'm just the muppet they employ to read the questions out. I struggle to remember my name when I wake up in the morning, let alone do the quiz. Right, question five. What is the largest living species of rodent? So question five, what is the largest living species of a rodent? And if anyone puts a Man U fan, I would have considered putting half a point, but not tonight. Fantabulous. Have we still got you guys online? We've got the Mike and Jerry, you've got Spaniards, Bardsley's, Cartwright, Helen and Gary as well. Fantabulous. We've got a right clang. Right, question six. Mary Jane is a popular figure in song lyrics, often being taken to the movies or a dance. But what is Mary Jane a coded name? Question 6, Mary Jane is a popular figure in song lyrics, often being taken to the movies or a dance. For what is Mary Jane a coded name? Every day's a school day. Not a Scooby-Doo on that one. Not a Scooby-Doo. Right, question 7. What is the first event on day 2 of the men's Olympic decathlon? So question 7. What is the first event on day 2 of the men's Olympic decathlon? How well do you know your decathlons? Can't say I've competed in many in my lifetime, but I did a drink-a-thon. Does that count? Right, question 8. Question 8. Yes, I should be able to get this one. I don't normally say it right. That's right. So what poison did Socrates take which killed him? So question 8. What poison did Socrates take which killed him? You can't believe how many weeks it took me to get that word right. Socrates, that was the starting point. If you don't believe it, there are plenty of people here who will vouch for that. There you go. Right, cool. Question 9. Formerly the capital, which is the largest city in Tanzania? Tanzania? Tanzania. Yes, of course it's Tanzania. So, formerly the capital, what is the largest city in Tanzania? See, I really wasn't kidding you. No wool over the eyes in here. Tanzania, there you go. How well do you know your cities in Tanzania? He's thinking into the clouds. You can see the unpainted patch on the roof. Yeah, it's where we run out of paint. Do feel free to make a remark when you go downstairs and time to get his lady asked to paint that one day. Isn't that right, bro? What? We were just admiring the decoration on the roof. Right, and question 10. Question 10. The name of which board game means I play in Latin? So question 10, the name of which board game means I play in Latin? Right, there you go. Oh, please repeat number 2. Yes, just for you, the Bardsleys. I will repeat number 2. So number 2, who managed Arsenal Football Club between 1986 and 1995? You guys in the house, do you want any repeating? Bish Bash Boss. Yes, 20 out of 20 over there in that corner. What about you guys? Yeah, she's all right. That wine glass is looking nearly empty. We'll have to get the barman up here. If you click your fingers, it comes on command. I wish that was the case. Right, we're going to now move on to round 3, which is my favourite round, but that's because it's everybody else's least favourite round. So if it's your first time doing the quiz with us here, this might be one to listen out on how to play. So round 3 is the double trouble round. We've got 10 questions for you. In each question, there are 2 clues, and the answers to both clues combine to give you a bigger answer. There's 2 clues in each question. There'll be 2 answers. You put the answers together to make a bigger answer. There'll always be a repeating word which connects the 2 answers, but you only have to put that word once, right? So you're looking for a minimum of 3 words, and 99% of the time, and I say 99% because it's happened once in 2 years, but it didn't happen. It will run in the order of the question, the answer. Now, he hasn't said a lot, but I can tell he's saying, I want an example because I'm about to throw my glass at you if you don't. Is that right? Yes, I knew he was spot on. Right, so if I was to say to you, and by the way, I'm so pleased this example's back on the... I've been dying for this one to return. So if I was to say to you, former legendary Northern Ireland Manchester United footballer who assists the groom at a wedding... Switch that around.
George, best man.
Yeah, but you'd shorten it to George, best man, because you'd have to put best twice. Look at that, nailed it first time. He's got it. I mean, I wish they were all that easy. Have you got it? Do you understand? Yeah, he's got it. So there you go. They're all the same. Like I said, you don't have to put the repeating word twice. You only have to put it once. Minimum of 3 words, and it will follow in the order of the question. 99% of the time, you can't sue me because I said 1% it doesn't. I always have to cover my back on that one. Right, round 3. Hopefully you guys at home have got it. In the corner, have you got it? No, didn't think so. But she's got a wine, that's all that matters. Right, round 3, question 1. Aging rockers, still going, sing about a beer originally brewed in Sheffield. So question 1. Aging rockers, still going, sing about a beer originally brewed in Sheffield. If only they were as simple as the example. Do you know what? I wouldn't expect any of you out there to get this one because why would you know aging rockers? You're all too young. Right, question 2. Right, Cameron Diaz film starring the former Bake Off matriarch back in the BBC days. So Cameron Diaz film starring the former Bake Off matriarch back in the BBC days. Yes, I know the second half of that. Come on, you know that. Come on.
A lot of picking with the recipe.
Oh my God. This person's like amazing. Oh. Yeah, you get it? You're getting it? Oh, I've just got the first part. I've just remembered the film. Yes, good film as well. Yes, good film. I wish I could help you. I'm not allowed. I haven't even looked at the answer for that one. I know it. Oh man, I feel so bad. Right, question 3. Little Richard's song about a woman who wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow. So question 3, Little Richard's song about a woman who wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow.
This reminds me of my maths exam. High school. So, yeah.
Trust me, it can take a couple of weeks sometimes for people to grasp this one. It's not always the best of rounds. I love it because it trips everybody up. But it's
What number question was that?
that was number 3. Right, question 4. Eddie Larger's partner starred in this TV sketch show with Matt Lewis and David Williams. Or Walliams, even. So, question 4. Eddie Larger's partner starred in this TV sketch show with Matt Lucas and David Walliams. Used to love that TV sketch show as well.
Got one.
You've got it? Yes. Well done to the winery over in the corner. Smashed it. Love that name now. Love it. Right. Question 5. Victoria Coren Mitchell hosts this quiz show where the aim is to get a line of red or yellow discs. So Victoria Coren Mitchell hosts this quiz show where the aim is to get a line of red or yellow discs. See, I know the second part of that, but I don't know the first part of it. No idea. No idea. Right, question 6. Question 6, right. So we've got Vindaloo Singer in a musical about Jean Valjean. Valjean? Either or. So Vindaloo Singer in a musical about Jean Valjean or Valjean. Either or. I apologise if you are watching for some strange reason, Jean Valjean. I've got your name wrong. I apologise. But punch, I've never heard of you. Vindaloo Singer. Vindaloo Singer. I think that's the clue to that one. Huh? What? Jean Valjean? What? Vindaloo Singer? Na 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 na. Perfectly executed there, the song.
Yeah, I got it in one.
Yeah, see, my singing got it for her. Yeah, she's got it. Bish, bash, bosh. Right, question 7. Hamster-eating comedian starred in the biggest sci-fi film of 1977. So question 7. Hamster-eating comedian starred in the biggest sci-fi film of 1977. Thinking. The Smiths are thinking about it.
Someone who ate hamster.
Well, apparently so. I mean, personally, I like cheese and onion crisp, but some people prefer hamsters. Right, question 8. Wild West Outlaw starred in the films East of Eden and Giant. So question 8. Wild West Outlaw starred in the films East of Eden and Giant. Again, I'm not too shabby on that one either. I'm sure these lovely folk in the house are. Do you know it? Think he's got it. I think he's got it. I think I know the Wild West Outlaw, but I'm not sure about the films East of Eden and Giant. That doesn't do it for me. Right, question 9. Former Prime Minister's wife played at the highest level of US baseball. Jesus, get the hell out of me. Question 9. Former Prime Minister's wife played at the highest level of US baseball. Right, there you go. That's how well do you know your former Prime Minister's wife? Hopefully better than me. Not really into the whole politics. Right, and question 10, the final question in this round. Whitney Houston's ex-husband sang this sweet Rolling Stones song? So cool. Question 10. Whitney Houston's ex-husband sang this sweet Rolling Stones song. Say again? Yeah, I would recommend it. Ex-husband though, not the current one. Yeah, exactly. I don't know who it will be. Right, there you go. That is the end of round 3. Do you want any repeated? You all right? No, it's all right. Do you want any repeating? Number 8 again. Wild West Outlaw starred in the films East of Eden and Giant. There you go. There's a challenge for you to try and figure that one out. Right, we're now going to move on to round 4. It's our last round before we have a couple of minutes break. And this is where always one of the ones that trips people up, especially last week, because I think people only got 1 or 2. Round 4 is an anagram round. Now, Mr. Smith, did I detect an accent?
Why?
Yeah.
Why accent?
Yeah.
It's London.
Oh, I thought it was something more exotic. It must be the mix between Essex and London. Oh, right.
I should say
London. London. There you go. So we've got very multicultural in the building tonight. We've got Essex and London here. There you go. And whereabouts are you from over the side? Holmfirth. All right, fantabulous. There you go. We've got a local too. Oh, originally from Zimbabwe. Oh, fantastic. Definitely got multicultural in here tonight. Yeah, definitely. I'm all the way from Holmfirth too. Not too excited. Right, so we're going to move on to our round 4, the anagram round. This week, every week we have a theme for the 5 anagrams. This week, your theme is found in Australia. So this week, your theme is found in Australia. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of the 5 anagrams one by one. I'll repeat each one twice and I will spell it out as well. I am going to go through them at a little bit of a pace. So what I recommend is you flip over your quiz answer sheets in the house and write down the letters as and when I go through them. And then what we'll do is we'll go through the answers at the end. So, round 4, the anagram round. Round 4, the anagram round. Hi guys, you all right? Are you joining in as well?
We're joining
Right, cool. Right, flip over your piece of paper. We're going to do the anagrams.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, man. Yep, the theme is found in Australia for your anagrams. So, right, number 1 is Marry Estates. So that's Marry Estates. So number 1 in the round 4 is Marry Estates. That's Marry Estates. That is number 1. Right, number 2 is You Miking Lee. So that's YOUMIKINGLEE. So number 2 is You Miking Lee. So that's YOUMIKINGLEE. Number 3 is Sorry Cake. That's SORRYCAKE. So number 3 is Sorry Cake. That's SORRYCAKE. Is your Australian knowledge not up to scratch? Right, cool. Question 4 is Chained Bob. So CHAINED BOB. Number 4 is chained bob. That's CHAINED BOB. And number 5 is cocoa needed lurid. That's COCONEEDEDLURID. So number 5 is cocoa needed lurid, and the letters for that are COCONEEDEDLURID.
What's the
And the theme is found in Australia. Found in Australia. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the computer for 2 minutes whilst we have a little bit of a break. I'm going to catch these guys up in the middle. I'm going to let Essex get a few more drinks, and the winery is still going to catch up from round 2. Is that right?
So with the words, you have to use every letter.
You have to use every letter, and you have to spell it correctly. If you spell it wrong, that means the answer will be wrong. Right, guys, you guys at home, we are going to go pop out for 5 minutes. You guys in the house, feel free to top up your glasses whilst we have a 5-minute interval. See you in a minute. Don't worry, it sounds on now, so you guys online can hear me, and also you guys in the tavern can hear me too. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to round 5 now. Hopefully, you've had plenty of opportunity to solve all 5 of the anagrams. All you need to do is find out, solve the anagrams with things that are found in Australia. There you go. Right, round 5, I'll have a P, please, Bob. In this round, I'll give you 5 questions. In each question, there is a series of letters. All you have to do is tell me what the letters stand for in each question. Comprende? Yes, bish, bash, bosh. All right, okay. All right, there's a word here I definitely can't say. Right, so, round 5, question 1. What OTT means walking quietly and surreptitiously? Surreptitiously. Surreptitiously. Come on, Sam, you know I was crap at English. It doesn't get any better.
You didn't write these questions.
What do you mean I didn't write them? Are you saying I'm not very intelligent? You've been here 30 seconds and now you're already... Oh, my word. I'll be crying tonight. Right, so question 1 again. What OTT means walking quietly and surreptitiously. Something like that. OTT, there you go. O to the T to the T. Right, question 2. What LB is the opera by Puccini based on Parisian artists' lives? So what LB is the opera by Puccini based on Parisian artists' lives? Bish, bash, bosh, I know that one. I actually performed it when I was younger. There you go. There's a random fact for you. LB, as in L for lemon and B for butter. But trust me, there's no opera called Lemon Butter.
Not yet.
Not yet. Copyright right here, right now. You heard it here. Right, question 3. What NPG is a collection of pictures of notable Britons? So question 3, what NPG is a collection of pictures of notable Britons? NPG. That's like N for nut. Yes. That's a confident yes over there. Have you guys got it?
No.
No. Right, question 4. What FFJ was an organisation founded in 2006 campaigning for equality of single parents regardless of sex? Oh, yes, I know. So what FFJ was an organisation founded in 2006 campaigning for equality of single parents regardless of sex. Well, surely you have to do that to be a parent. Somebody didn't think of these. FFJ, yeah. Doesn't get any better week on week either, that's the problem. Right, question 5, the final question in this round. What PF in the movies is the love interest of Shrek? So question 5, what PF in the movies is the love interest of Shrek? I think sound should be on the old PC. If not, you're going to have fallen behind. Yeah, P for Peter and F for falafel. Believe it or not, I have done that before.
I was going to say the spelling is not spelled P.
Nut for nut does not always work.
Surreptitiously.
By the way, I get random voice notes when I can't say something. So what I do is I pretend I can say it, and it's really easy. It's
Surreptitiously.
hey, it's that easy. No. Do you know whose voice? That's a very famous voice. That.
Sounds like it.
That's a very, very famous voice in the Home Valley. Do you recognise it?
Again, one more time.
Oh no, it's a local famous voice.
Oh, right.
Surreptitiously.
Oh no, it's not quite compo. I think he'd do well 6 feet under. It's Gary DJ Duncan. Gary DJ Duncan, of course, the infamous voice. Yeah, he's playing at home. Yeah, so he's there playing at home and enjoying it. And he's my voice of wisdom when I can't say words. And also when any single music question comes up, apparently he knows the answer. Right, round 6. We're going to move on to round 6 now. This is the trivia trail round. So we've got 10 more questions based on general knowledge. But this time we're going to give you a helping hand. That's because, and it's not because I'm going to give you the answers, it's because the last letter of answer 1 will be the first letter of answer 2. The last letter of answer 2 with the first letter of answer 3. The last letter of answer 3 with the first letter of answer 4, and so on and so on and so on. So if you don't quite get answers 1 and 2, you might be able to get answers 3 and 4 and work your way backwards. Is that the beer or the question? Did everyone get that? Cool, we're all good in the house. Right, we're going to move on to round 6, the trivia trail round. Question 1. What was the title of the #1 hit for Ozzy and Kelly Osbourne? So question 1, what was the title of the #1 hit for Ozzy and Kelly Osbourne? Question 2. Rolf Harris claimed, "You just heard one of the most remarkable applications in modern electronics on an instruction disc for which instrument?" And please don't describe his instrument because you will get nil point. So Rolf Harris claimed, "You just heard one of the most remarkable applications in modern electronics on an instruction disc for which instrument?" Can you tell what it is yet? Question 3. What is the only national park in the UK to begin with a vowel? Right? So question 3. What is the only national park in the UK to begin with a vowel? Silly are now. That's what you get when you mess with a didgeridoo. Right, question 4. Mud and Def Leppard both had hit singles with 2 different songs with the same title. What was the title? So question 4. Mud and Def Leppard both had hit singles with 2 different songs with the same title. What was the title? If it won't, do you want me to turn the fire down? Honestly, these jokes get worse as the night go on. Number 4 again. Mud and Def Leppard both had hit singles with 2 very different songs with the same title. What was the title? Right, Mud and Def Leppard. Surely you've heard of Def Leppard.
Drummer.
Def Leppard.
Mud and Def.
Yeah. Right, question 6. Oh no, sorry, question 5. Question 5. In Little Britain, What was the surname of Daffyd, the only gay in the village? Oh, I used to love this program. Question 5 in Little Britain. What was the surname of Daffyd, the only gay in the village?
Yeah, no. Well, that one.
So again, question 5 in Little Britain. What was the surname of Daffyd, the only gay in the village? Talking of which, hi Sam.
Yeah.
Right, question 6. In the USA, they called it a dumpster. What do we call it in the UK? Question 6. In the USA, they called it a dumpster. What do we call it in the UK? Oh, don't shout it out.
Excited. No one.
So this could be controversial depending on what answer you've got for question 5.
Where you live in the UK.
It depends where you live in the UK as well, yeah. Yeah, if you say a trash can down in Essex, they'll probably say Joey Essex mouth. Right, question 7. With which musical instrument would you associate Mrs. Mills? So question 7, with which musical instrument would you associate Mrs. Mills? I guess that's one. If you know, you know, and if you don't, Question 8. Which card is a form of electronic ticketing used on public transport within the Greater London area? So question 8. Which card is a form of electronic ticketing used on public transport within the Greater London area?
Was that number 8?
That was number 8. See, if you can get that one, think about the previous answer. I might give you a helping hand. It's very crackling. Sorry. Right, question 9. The penultimate question in this round. Which long-haired imprisoned maiden featured in a Brothers Grimm fairy tale? Grimm fairy tale. So question 9. Which long-haired imprisoned maiden featured in a Brothers Grimm fairy tale? I've just got it. I've just got that one. It's easy when you know the answer.
I think that was one of the names
And the final question in this round, question 10. Which company used the slogan, a new toy every day? Question 10. Which company used the slogan, a new toy every day? 50 points available for the first person to say Ann Summers. It's got to start with the last letter of the previous answer. This guy gets it. It's taken him 9 questions, but this guy gets it.
I was trying to get us some questions.
Right, that's it. That is the final question in round 6. Right, we're going to move on to round 7, the final round tonight. So this is the who, what, where, and when round. In this round, I will ask you guys to look for something or someone. And I'll state what that is before I say the clues. I'll give you a series of 5 clues, and each clue is worth a different amount of points. So clue 1 is worth 10 points, clue 2 is worth 8 points, clue 3 is worth 6 points, clue 4 is worth 4 points, and clue 5 is worth 2 points. In the bottom right-hand corner on the sheet in front of you guys in the tavern, you'll see that there is a place to write your answer. And below it is a series of boxes. When you think you know what I'm looking for, you write your answer in, and then you tick the box in which the clue associates with when you entered the round. At that point, you are locked in for the round. So if you go in after clue 1, you might be able to bag yourself 10 points, but if you figure out you've got it wrong later on, it's too late, you're locked in. So you guys at home, if you think you know the answer after each clue, make sure you write declared in the comment section, so at least I know that you have declared into the round. You guys in the tavern, you're a little less lucky because I'm going to come around and check after each clue. And if you are declaring, write your answer in, tick the box. If not, and then we will move on to the next clue. Comprende? Cool. Remember, once you've got your answer written in, you are locked into the round. Last week, a few people bagged 2 points and the rest got nil flat. So be careful when you enter. Right, round 7, the who, what, where, and when round. This week, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking for an actor. This week, you are looking for an actor. That's not your first clue. That's just what I'm looking for. Apart from brain cells. Right, round 7, you're looking for an actor. Your first clue tonight for 10 points. I was born in Philadelphia in 1949 and have the middle name Tiffany. So clue 1. I was born in Philadelphia in 1949 and have the middle name Tiffany. There you go. That is your first clue tonight. Right. If you're declaring at home, remember you need to write declared in the comments section. Have we got anybody in the house who's declaring? Oh, come on. That was an easy clue.
Let's sing a song.
A song?
Not an actress.
It's an actor, but you're getting there.
That means it's a man.
It's an actor. Hey, we're very diverse here. It could be an act. It could be a female or a male. It's an actor. Actor. He's saying I'm not posh. I've got some people. We've got some Essex folks here. I'm trying to sound posh. I'm trying to make Holmfirth look sophisticated. Right, it doesn't look like we've got anybody playing in the house. It doesn't look like we've got anybody declaring at home. So we're going to move on to clue 2. So remember, looking for an actor. I was born in Philadelphia in 1949 and have the middle name Tiffany. Clue 2 for 8 points now. I started acting in the 1970s. My first credited role was in Report to the Commissioner in 1975. Right, so Bardsley's, I think it was. You only just declared, so I can only give you 8 points if you do get it right. You came in as I'd started clue 2. I'm that brutal. So 8 points on offer for the Bardsleys if you got it right. Anybody else? This is your chance to enter the round. Remember, I started acting in the 1970s and my first credited role was in Report to the Commissioner in 1975. How well do you know your films? How well do you know your films? Right, in the house, have we got anybody declaring? Nope. You guys declaring?
No, we just figured out the first anagram.
The winery, are you declaring? No, you're all right. Is your wine glass full? Oh my word, are we getting you another one?
I've just finished a cocktail with a double.
Oh wow, she's on cocktails now. Right, okay, so Helen and Gary have declared. You guys can sit pretty. We're going to move on to clue 3. So I am an actor. I was born in Philadelphia in 1949 and my middle name is Tiffany. I started acting in the 1970s and my first credited role was in Report to the Commissioner in 1975. Clue 3 for 6 points now. So in the early 1980s, I became well known as a sex symbol, playing roles such as Julian Kay, Zach Mayo, Jesse Lujak, and Dixie Dwyer. So clue 3 for 6 points. In the early 1980s, I became well known as a sex symbol, playing roles such as Julian Kay, Zach Mayo, Jesse Lujak, and Dixie Dwyer. If you're playing in the house. Oh, we've got a declaration from the Smiths with the most original name in the house tonight. Jerry Mike have declared as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go and have a look, see what they've got, and see if they've ticked, and then we'll move on to the next clue. You guys go for it? No. Winery, go for it? Don't worry about it. And we've got the Cartwrights declaring as well. So we've got 2 teams in the house, and I think we've got a couple more left at home ready to declare. So I'm going to move on to clue 4. So I am an actor who was born in Philadelphia in 1949 and have the middle name Tiffany. I started acting in the 1970s, and my first credits role was in Report to the Commissioner in 1975. In the early 1980s, I became well known as a sex symbol, playing roles such as Julian Kay, Zach Mayo, Jesse Lujak, and Dixie Dwyer. Clue 4 for 4 points. Not known for my singing, I played lawyer Billy Flynn in the film version of Chicago. With arguably the worst Irish accent of all time, I played Declan Mulqueen in the 1997 film The Jackal. I see some nodding heads. You're imitating the Churchill dog, aren't you? That's what it is. I knew I'd seen that before. Oh, no. Knew I'd recognise that. We've got a declaration from Georgia as well. We're really all fully declared. And the Spaniards have declared online. Are you guys going for it? Yeah. This is brave and ballsy. And the winery, are you going for it?
No.
Oh.
Thank you now. Sorry.
Oh, no, don't worry. It's all right. Right, we're going to move on to the final clue. So, I'm an actor who was born in Philadelphia in 1949 and I have the middle name Tiffany. I started acting in the 1970s and my first credits role was in Report to the Commissioner in 1975. In the 1980s, I became well known as a sex symbol, playing roles such as Julian Kay, Zach Mayo, Jesse Lujak, and Dixie Dwyer. Known for my singing, I played lawyer Billy Flynn in the film version of Chicago. With arguably the worst Irish accent of all time, I played Declan Mulqueen in the 1997 film The Jackal. Clue 5 for 2 points. If you haven't got it already, this might be your opportunity to jump in and grab yourself 2 points. In 1990, I starred as Edward Lewis in the box office smash. I'm going to hear it. Do you know what it is? The Smiths? Shout it out. Do you know what it is? No, not the answer. The box office smash hit. Oh my God. Pretty Woman. That's all I needed you to say. How cute. So in 1990, I starred as Edward Lewis in the box office smash hit Pretty Woman. If you haven't got it already, you might have got it now. For those who have got it and are saying pretty, make sure you are putting in your final answers for the rest of the quiz. You guys in the house, what you'll notice is your quiz answer sheet splits into 2. What I need you to do is separate them very kindly for me. The bottom one is an all yellow page. That is one that you can take home as a souvenir of your time together with me tonight. And the top one is the one which we're going to switch around on the different tables. So we're going to check some answers. Right, that's it. That looks like we are done for a full house tonight. You write your final answers in. I'm going to swap some quiz answer sheets around in the house, and then we're going to go through some answers.
Yeah.
And tough on brush.
Yeah. That one.
You want to go right now? Right,
That's all right. I was really just like
Can you-
scrabble
can
and
you-
scribble that you did that up there. It's like, make as many words as you can.
Thank you. Stop. Knees. Thank you.
Should we mention we all declared before he started? I don't know what it means. Right, just before we go through the answers, just a couple of house rules. Remember, it's 1 point per answer. There's no half points in this quiz, so the answer is either right or wrong. Whatever answer I've got written down in front of me is the right answer. So if you've got something different in front of you, the answer is probably wrong. So let's get started. Oh, and finally, as we go through them, feel free to shout out what you think the answers are, because it means you're just not going to be listening to my draining voice for the next 5 minutes as we go through the answers. Right, so round one, question one. Which TV shows announced in advance to that their next series will see someone win the top prize? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Correct. Number 2, which storm lashed the UK with high winds last week? Elsie, Emma, or Ellen? Ellen. Correct. Number 3, which US singer has donated $23,000 to a UK student to fund their education at Warwick University? Taylor Swift. Correct. Number 4, champions Liverpool will open their 2021 Premier League season against which newly promoted team? Leeds United. Correct. Number 5, and a supercomputer has predicted every result from the upcoming season. Which Midlands team are expected to finish bottom this season? West Bromwich Albion. Correct. Number 6, inventor Ed China broke an all-electric speed record last week, reaching 74 miles per hour in what kind of vehicle? Ice cream van. And question 7, and at the other end of the spectrum, what kind of funfair vehicle, top speed 8 miles per hour, was adapted by engineer Chris Aycock to be deemed roadworthy?
Bumper car?
Yeah, I'll accept bumper car or dodgem, correct? Not go-kart, no. It has to be dodgem or bumper car. Number 8, the earliest known art discovered in the British House was found last week on which of the Channel Islands? Jersey, correct. Number 9, which duo will return to the BBC for the first time in 10 years? They're hosting a Radio 2 show called My Life in a Mixtape. Ant and Dec, correct. And number 10, prominent anti-Putin campaigner Alexei Navalny was taken to hospital last week after what occurred on a flight between Tomsk and Moscow. He was poisoned. Salisbury poisoning when I was talking about Salisbury Cathedral. Right, so that is the end of round 1. Round 2. In the title of the 1951 film of the same name, what is the African Queen? A boat, correct. Number 2, who managed Arsenal Football Club between 1986 and 1995? George Graham, correct. Number 3, what word describes a person who eats fish but not meat? A pain in the arse. Sorry, pescatarian. Pescatarian, that's the answer. Number 4, the La Gioconda is better known as what? The Mona Lisa. Number 5, what is the largest living species of rodent? Capybara. Is that right? Yeah, I can't speak though. Capybara, I think it was.
I can read capybara for it's
That'll do. Right, number 6, Mary Jane is a popular figure in song lyrics, often being taken to the movies or a dance. But what is Mary Jane a coded name? Marijuana. Marijuana.
I don't like it's obviously.
Right, cool. I'm lost. Question 7. What is the first name on day 2 of the men's Olympic decathlon?
Discus.
The 110-meter hurdles. 110-meter hurdles. Number 8. What poison did Socrates take which killed him? Hemlock, correct.
Oh, well done.
Number 9. Formerly the capital, which is the largest city in Tanzania? Dar es Salaam. And number 10. The name of which board game means I play in Latin? Ludo, correct. Great answer. Right, round 3, double trouble round. Number 1, AG Rock is still going to sing about beer originally brewed in Sheffield. Rolling Stones, Bitter. Number 2, Cameron Diaz film starring the former Bake Off matriarch. There's Something About Mary Berry. Did you not get the film?
Expect anyone to go.
All right, okay, that's cool. Right, number 3. Little Richard song about a woman who wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow.
Going alone.
Good golly, Miss Molly Malone.
Oh.
Number 4. Eddie Larger's partner starred in the TV sketch show with Matt Lucas and David Walliams.
You got it.
Sid Little Britain.
Oh.
Number 5, Victoria Coren Mitchell hosts this quiz show where the aim is to get a line of red or yellow discs. Only connect 4.
Oh, it is.
Number 6, Vindaloo singer in a musical about Jean Valjean. Fat Les Miserables. Number 7, Hans Rita comedian starred in the biggest sci-fi film of 1977.
Big Star Wars.
Freddy Star Wars, correct. Number 8, Wild West Outlaw starred in the films East of Eden and Giant. Jesse James Dean, cracking answer. Number 9, former Prime Minister's wife played at the highest level of US baseball.
Sammy.
Norma Major League.
Yeah, we could get Norman.
Number 10, Whitney Houston's ex-husband sang this sweet Rolling Stone song.
Bobby Brown Sugar.
Bobby Brown Sugar, correct. Right, round 4 was the underground round. This week was found in Australia. Number 1, Ramsey Street.
Ah.
Number 2, Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
Number 3, Ayers Rock. Number 4, Bondi Beach. And number 5, Crocodile Dundee. How the hell you find Crocodile Dundee in Australia, I'll never know, but way hell.
He's next, Dawson.
Huh?
I couldn't find it now.
All right, rest in peace. Fucking hell. Right, no, round 5, I'll have a pee, please, Bob. Number 1, what OTT means walking quietly and... Wait a sec.
Surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously.
The answer is... On Tiptoe, correct. Number 2, what LB is the opera by Puccini, based on Parisian artist lives? La Boheme, correct. Yes. What a cracking musical it is. Opera even. What NPG is a collection of pictures of notable Britons? National Portrait Gallery. Question 4, what FFJ was an organisation founded in 2006 campaigning for equality of single parents regardless of sex?
Justice.
Fathers for Justice, correct. And number 5, what PF in the movies is the love interest of Shrek? Princess Fiona, correct. Right, number 6, round 6, question 1. What was the title of the number 1 hit for Ozzy Osbourne and Kelly Osbourne?
Changes.
Changes, correct. Number 2, Rolf Harris claimed you've just heard one of the most remarkable applications of modern electronics on an instrument disc. For which instrument? Stylophone, correct. Great answer. Number 3, what is the only national park in the UK to begin with a vowel? Exmoor. Number 4, Mud and Def Leppard both had hit singles with 2 different songs with the same title. What was the title? Rocket. Number 4, in Little Britain was the surname of Daffyd, the only game in the village? Thomas. Daffyd Thomas. Did you get it? Way! Smashed it. Number 6, in the USA, they called it a dumpster. What do we call it in the UK?
Big.
Skip.
What?
Skip. Because you take,
It's
it's the big dumpster. It's the big dumpster outside, isn't it? Taking it to dumpster. Just to fill the bins, emptying the dumpster. Right. Question 7. With which musical instrument would you associate Mrs. Mills? Piano, correct. Number 8. Which card is a form of electronic ticketing used on public transport within the Greater London area? You must know this one. Oyster card, correct. Number 9. Which long-haired imprisoned maiden featured in Brothers Grimm fairy tale? Rapunzel. And number 10, which company used the slogan, a new toy every day? Lego, correct. Right. Round 7, who, what, where, and when? Well, this week we were looking for an actor. I was born in Philadelphia in 1949 in the middle name of Tiffany. I started acting in 1970. My first credits role was the report to the commission in 1975. In the early 1980s, I became well known for second playing roles such as Julian Cage, Zach Mayo, and Jesse Lujak and Danny Dwyer. Not known for my singing, I played lawyer Billy Flynn in the film version of Chicago with arguably the worst Irish accent of all time. I played Declan McQueen in the 1997 film The Jackal, and in 1990 I starred as Edward Lewis in the box office smash hit Pretty Woman. Ladies and gentlemen, this week I was looking for Richard Gere. Give yourselves a round of applause if you got that, which I think just about everybody did. Well done, guys. If you guys got it at home, give yourselves the points. in which you entered the round. Right, this is where you need to add up your correct answers and write in your totals. Guys in the house, I'm going to come in and collect it and find out how many correct answers you've got. You guys at home, write your point score in the comment section, and let's find out who has won at home. Yes, I am. I'm wasted, surely.
You shouldn't be. I was thinking one of the cattle auctioneers in Texas.
When you ran around Huddersfield Station, headed towards Leeds on the 1949, we're going to transfer 9 Express. Right, we've got scores coming in online, so have you guys added up all the correct scores? Oh, come on. Right, I'm going to come and collect them.
To be fair, you only need to have one phrase for your rail. And that's the Northern Rail Service from Blar to Blar is today.
And with the whole,
Thank
the American series.
I think might I hear something amazing.
What's that?
Oh, Gakin.
Oh, hang on, sorry, we had a question.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
Sorry,
I mean, you can ask the first one.
wait. Because you got Leeds and West Brom the right way around, but then Drew Arrow just switched around, so we give it.
Yeah, give it. Sorry. I don't think it's going to make too.
Yeah,
We all
I just want-
the Rolling Stones one as well.
They're getting it right.
Is that Rolling Stone?
What was the
I didn't, if you, no, you put it on the stones, but you didn't get the second
No,
one.
that's all. I couldn't guess what that was.
I've done
Rolling Stone's bitter, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Rolling Stones.
Yeah, Rolling Stone's bitter. It's the full answer. To get the point.
Can't believe you got 9.
potentially.
Good. Well, we don't have the time though, to be fair with that.
You prefer being a quizmaster or playing a quiz?
Oh, Quizmaster.
Quizmaster.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
You can act intelligent.
What's the second one?
But it's not going to expect you to know the answer if you find out that you can be Quizmaster. Yeah, I just want to go like that.
Some of the names for like the people that they put their like group names is like quiz on my faces.
Quiz on my teams was always the one that I ever used to go for, and the sailors quiz. They always seem to win.
But we don't done.
Yeah, but they always win.
We don't done.
No, it's like £50 worth of food.
I'll do it after this.
Yeah, and then the second prize is 3 jobs for that. Because I've been there, and then after we've been playing for the
Yeah.
Ring of Fire.
Listen, I've got more talent than everyone else. These guys answered everything.
Don't worry, you've only got the nation on hold online as well. Don't worry about
How many people are there live?
Thousands. I just lost count.
It's
It's not a favorite show.
Wait, why is round 2 out?
No, but seriously, how
Don't worry
many?
about it. They'll still win with that.
Alright, well,
But they'll be here next week.
They're here every week.
Right, here we go. Right. I do apologise. We have to get the abacus out. Right. So, online. Huh? Right, online, we've got the Spaniards have got come in with 40 points. Jerry and Mike have got another cracking score of 49. The Bardsleys have come waded in with 35. Cartwright have got 40, and Helen and Gary have got 44. So it looks like tonight's online winners, let's give them a round of applause, is Jerry and Mike with 49. What a score, what a score. Right, in the house tonight, I'd love to say it was a close quiz, but there was definitely some disparity between the scores. So, in third place tonight, I am definitely going to say this is a sterling effort because we've got a 0 out of 10 on the first round, which is very impressive. It's the Winery with 10 points. Woo! On your own. No, you're on your own. I forgive you. You're all right. You're all right. Right. And in second place, coming in as late participants for the quiz tonight with 20 points, it's the Stag. Which means in the house, all the way from sunny Essex. Yes, they have won a quiz. They'll be able to put that in the trophy cabinet. It's the Smiths with 36 points. Or 35, one of the other. So well done, guys. Right, this is my favourite bit of the whole night. Right, in front of you, you should have still your back sheets of your papers somewhere. Right, turn it over, and we're going to do the tiebreaker question just for fun. This is just for fun. So you guys at home, put your answer in the comment section. You guys need to write your answer on the back of your sheets and let me know when you've written something down. This is just for fun. It's incredibly hard, and it's just for shits and giggles. Right. Right, what you need to do is add together 3 numbers. This could take Sam till next week. But the rest of you, 3 numbers. Right, all you need to do is add together 3 numbers. So the 3 numbers you need to add together are, and remember, this is ridiculously hard, it's so stupid. The age of Autumn Phillips, wife of Peter Phillips.
6.
With the highest chart position for Forever Autumn by Justin Hayward and Jeff Wayne. With the year in which Autumn Almanac by the Kings was released.
No idea.
It's just for fun. Make it up. Just put the most ridiculous number you can. So, the age of Autumn Phillips, wife of Peter Phillips, with the highest chart position for Forever Autumn by Justin Hayward and Jeff Wayne, with the year in which Autumn Almanac by the Kings was released.
Is that the guy that came up here on the that's Phillips?
And literally no one was shocked.
Right, all you need to do is write down. Right, put your hands up if you got an answer. Yes. Smiths, have you got an answer? Almost. Okay, I'll give you another minute or so. And you've got an answer. Winery, you doing it? No, it's all right. Don't worry. Right, here we go. Right. Let's have a look.
These online people have answered first before we reveal our answers.
They've already put the answers in, so don't worry. They're on here. Right, so your answer is... No, tell me what your answer... No, I do in here first. You've got... Right, so we've got the stag is... Yeah, your answer is 20... I should really look at the answer is, so I know. Right, so the stags have got 2020. You guys have got 2004. Okay, so online we've got... The Spaniards have got 2012. The Bardslers have got 2021. Cartwrights have put 2020 as well. Jerry and Mike have put 2021. And Helen and Gary have put 1980. So we've got some very, very close scores there.
What happens if there's a tie on the tiebreaker? You hadn't thought of that one, have you?
It's just for fun. There's no prize here. What do you want? A certificate?
Can we have a boat race to see if we can down a pint?
Absolutely. You can do what the hell you want. I just have to promote responsible drinking. So do what you want. It's fine. Just don't tell me it's happening. Right. Okay. So the answers are: the age of Autumn Phillips, wife of Peter Phillips, is 42. The highest chart position for Forever Autumn by Justin Hayward and Jeff Wayne was 5. And the year in which Autumn Almanac by the Kings was released was 1967, which means the answer tonight was 2014, which means the closest online was the Spaniards with 2012, but in the house it was the Stags with 2020. Well done, Spaniards. Give yourselves a round of applause. Right. At this point, I'm going to ask everyone in the tavern to sit still because we've got a little bit of something else to do after the quiz finishes online. Ladies and gentlemen online, thank you very much for joining us. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure to be your host here for another quiz down here at the Holmfirth Tavern. If you want to come and join us, feel free to book a table. These guys did, and hopefully they've had a fantastic Thursday night here with us down at the Holmfirth Tavern. My name's Alex. I've been your host for tonight. Good night, God bless, and we're going now. Good night, everybody. Just give a round of applause online. All right, so let's turn them around, just so they genuinely believe me. There are people here. Let's wave, guys. Let's wave. Look, it's the Essexers. Woo! Look at that. Fine, Dabby Dozy. Good night. God bless everyone. See you there, same time, same place next week. Good night, 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 night.